Alright, I guess I owe quite a few of you some explanation here, so welcome back to Sheepy Hollow. We're going to go and sit around in the garage, and I think we'll either clean something up or we'll work a little more on the swing. There. And today's Monday, and it is laundry day. There. Whoops. So I'm doing really good. My brother came from Calgary, which is on the other side of Canada, for a month, and I bought all this pomp to drink, and I'm pleased to report I've only had like three cans in about a week or so. So I'm not into guzzling thousands of cans of pop like I was. I may have broken that bad habit. So what we're going to do today, after I explain or give you a little explanation of what's been going on here, after I got the Pfizer injection, we were cleaning up the garage and whatnot, and I started working away on this thing to make a ladder for my grandson and granddaughter there, and I didn't get it done. But after I had that shot, I was really tired for quite some time. Gotta figure out what I got going on here. I gotta feed this rope through a few more times here, but I gotta figure out where I'm at here now. Yeah, I think I know where I'm at. And before I tie the big knot off, what we're going to do is be able to suspend this thing off the tree out there, and then they can sit inside it, and they can hang on to these things here to help hold them up. But anyway, I might do this, might not, I don't know. We'll figure it out as we're going along here. Each hole is hard to get it in there. Let's see here. Down, up, down. That'll be done. All right. I was really tired, and after I got that shot, like I was the first time, not as bad. I just had a sore arm mostly, but it took for friggin' ever to come around. I wasn't depressed or anything like that. Here's the bench. And my wife said when she did it, she was in a bit of a fog. So, but for me, the way I was just uninspired to do it printing or anything. So sometimes I'll do this for a couple of minutes. Let's get this thing started. There we go. Get it out of there. You gotta make the hole bigger. There, hang on. I found these tin snips are handy to get the hole a little bigger. So anyway, and then I got as you know, I've been trying to get rid of the raccoons and stuff like that around the garden, and I ended up setting that trap up, and I have to go and check it today actually. We put some cat food in it, and that caught one right away. dispatched it and put it down at the end of the bush road to feed some other critter. There you go. Cut these little bits off so that the kids don't eat it too. Pick it off and eat it. And the internet has been screwed up for getting close to 2 weeks now. Apparently they're going to come Wednesday again and see what they can fix. Now before I get carried away here, the idea here was, as you can see, it'll go like this. I was thinking about maybe drill another hole in the middle of this board and have another rope tied to the limb, and on the limb I'll put a well, I'll see if I can get a piece of heavy rubber like a conveyor belt so that the rope doesn't cut the limb and kill the limb, and then that should stay suspended up there good, and they won't kick their heads or hit their heads, and adults could probably sit on it. And I'll just adjust it with the length of the rope here. We'll figure it out anyway. And it's pouring out. Can't really go anywhere and do anything until the rain lets up, which is be supper time tonight apparently. And then we got more rain tomorrow. It just finished coming down like crazy. Plus we got the garden done. We put 15 more bags of sawdust on the main garden. And we managed to weed and hill half a part of one row of the potatoes there. Alright. There we go. This gives me a workout. This is why I didn't finish it from before. There we go. What else have I been up to? Well, we're digging in the garden and that kind of thing, and I took my brother for a spin over the hill there and showed him the property. We went around for a walk, but you can't go when it's wet like this. Alright. Maybe if I pull it from this side. There. Holy. There we go. And that's good enough. And I'll be glad to get this tire out of here, because pretty soon we're going to have to go get the winter tires, and that'll fill up that cubby hole. Okay, let's make this hole bigger now. I made these holes with a paddle bit, but they didn't cut them out very good. And I think the steel belted is on this part, it's not on the sidewall, because I notice there doesn't seem to be any sharp little prickly things in there. Alright. just saw it. The dogs peed on these friggin' tires when they're on the car. Things you think about. Alright, let's wait. Wait, we're gonna go this way then. Alright, I gotta lay it down. Nope, we gotta do it this way, left-handed. Let's just make the hole bigger. So, I couldn't upload anything. The internet went out on a Friday. They never showed up till Tuesday. An hour after the guy left, the freaking internet died again. So, my brother came in on a Thursday, and I hadn't been around the house a lot. He used the internet, and then on the weekend it just died for good. So then we just struggled, and finally I said to hell with it. They gave me 2 new satellite dishes, two new power supplies, plus a new modem or hub from them. And nothing works. Jeez. There we go. Come on. Get in there. All right. Whoa, one more bit. My brother's been really real handy with the hoe while we're getting the garden cleaned up. It wasn't in too bad a shape, but we laid, like I said, 15 bags of sawdust down over the darn thing. And I took the empty bags back down to the guy that cuts. There we go. There we are. All right. Actually, we're on the last hole here. I don't know if it'll go in or not. Let's see. This is an old rope that I cut off the spool. No. I bought a big spool of it. Thing's about that big around. And I needed a tow rope because we got stuck in the driveway and the guy had to come down and pull me out. And I wrapped it up in a piece of plywood for years. And I thought, well, since I was going to make a swing, I would get rid of it. And one of the things me and my brother are going to do, we're going to clean up the old woodshed. We'll drag put the wood in the new woodshed, and we're going to try to level it up. He can help me level it up, and then maybe go start getting the wood out of the woods there and dragging it back down to the woodshed. And I want to get some a whole bunch of sawdust to put down there to keep the grass from growing up, because I didn't get in there and I had a bunch of wood there. Next thing I know, it's just got overgrown with grass, and it just kind of got away on me here. If anybody knows what it is to procrastinate with friggin' grass, you'll know what I mean. Alright, let's see. Okay. Let's do that now. Now I drilled a bunch of holes in the back side here to keep the water from accumulating inside the tire. Here we go. I had some woman befriend me on the internet there today from New York City, or something like that. Probably get myself into a bunch of trouble, but that's okay. Nothing. Okay, here we are. There. Okay. Let's see what we got now. So that's the idea right there. What's going on here? Uh-oh. No. Okay. So I just have to adjust this one way or another, and that'll swing. Holy frig, that's heavy. That'll swing pretty good. Give the kid a pushing. That thing should swing for a bit. So that's ready to go. Almost. So we can figure out how to attach it to the tree next. There. And I got 2 mice the other day. They landed, I don't know how the hell they got in there. I got 1 mouse up here, and I got 2 more down in on the roller coaster thing there. They fell in the bucket and they couldn't get out. And I could hear some scraping going over here, and I thought they were in the walls, but no, that was all right. So that's that. And then the wife picked me up some El Cheapo gourmet cat food, and I'll be using this to bait till the end of garden season, to get rid of all the raccoons and whatnot. Haven't seen the groundhog since that first day. I'll do my best to try to catch him too. There, we can all help by getting vaccinated. The vaccines are safe. They've been studied for over a year, and hundreds of millions of people have already been vaccinated. Yeah, okay. Also, I managed to pick up a small oil can. And I got this for when I'm doing the sharpening up the knives or oiling up the a new hedge trimmer, which I'll take out later. The last video I managed to get out there and well, we got the lawn cut, 99% of this side, plus let's go up and get the mail if it's not raining. Let's have a peek. And on Wednesday, well, 4 o'clock this afternoon, I got to take Bear to get weighed and get some medicine. It's nice out right now. There's a raven up at the top of the tree. Which camera is this? This is the broken camera. There we go. But I managed to get this side done. Now I got to go over and get this side done. And we're going to have to start getting the burdocks. You can see one big plant out there that's in the sugar maple. It's huge. And there's a few more up here. But get them out of the dog area so we don't have to deal with that. And welcome, Forrester, to Sheepy Hollow. Your dad's inside there in the solarium. He's just sitting there trying to stay warm. We have 3 Great Pyrenees dogs, and we keep the temperature cool there in the house, so the dogs aren't suffering in the heat. So us humans have a tendency just to sit there and freeze. So here we go. Princess Auto, Wishmas, and Costco. There we go. That's a big bird. They seem to like it around here. I should take a quick peek to see if we caught anything in the trap while I'm standing out here before I forget. They do get a last meal before they go. Still thundering out. Dogs underneath the computer table. The mighty storm. Went a little nuts on me last night, all stressed out. But that's all right. It's still, you can hear the water dripping off the tree in here. And I fixed the garden hose. I mowed that. I had to get a splicing kit, put the freaking hose back together. I'll give you a little peek of the garden. Let's have a peekaboo. No raccoon there. So we fixed this up, but we ran out of sawdust. We got about 75% of it done. We're going to have enough onions, I'll tell you. And the corn's doing good, except for that one row on the far left there. But at least we got that done, and I managed to get a couple of big barrelfuls of rocks and weeds out. So we'll be good for a bit. And if you lay the sawdust down nice and heavy, the weeds don't come up so bad. And I've got to do it around the outside of the garden fence, along the fence line there too. That helps keep that cleaned up too. So right now, We're not doing too much today, just kind of chilling. And then we'll start working away at this wood shed. The old one. I'll drag as much good wood in there from there. I'll put it in here and fill it up for the winter. And then we'll start leveling it off a little bit better than from what we did the last year. Anyway. And this here thing's holding up all right, so that's working good for me. And that's about it for today, folks. I'll process this video and get it up right away. But you'll know that because you'll be able to see it. And take the dog to the bear to get his medicine. So, thanks very much for coming along. Always appreciate it. Thanks for the comments. Keep them coming. And until we get 100,000 subscribers and 50,000 comments, I can still keep up to it. So here we are. Okay. And off we go. Bye-bye.
That's all, folks.
I'll be back.